This video really interests me. I definitely want to check it out. It's by a guy named Decoy Voice. Japan doesn't have time for unemployed behavior. I want to see this. I want to see this unemployed behavior. I want to see what he's talking. Oh, well, that's me right there. Wrong capture. Let's see if I fixed that. There we go. All right. So Japan does not have time for unemployed behavior. I think I have an idea what is going on here. It looks like someone's trying to be it's just a prank bro or whatever, just trying to mess with them. Yeah, I don't think they're going to tolerate that. I don't think they're going to tolerate that at all. Let's see. Gonna play it.
Smooth brain cinema of someone that thinks they'll become internet famous by streaming their unemployed behaviors in Asian countries.
Pearl Harbor?
Unemployed behaviors. You know what he means by that, right? Like, you're not doing anything. You don't have a job. You're not contributing to society. You are, if you know you have unemployed behaviors when you spend your day antagonizing people for content, okay? Just being a menace to society for content. Like,
Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
so there he's saying Hiroshima, Nagasaki. All right, come on, man. But he's trying to do it for attention. He thinks it's funny, but they're not having any of it.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki. You know what we do to you?
Until finally this happens.
Whoa, what the?
Well deserved, in my opinion. Well deserved.
Ladies and gentlemen,
皆様、
we got him.
私たちはそれらを手に入れました。
So there's an awful lot to unpack here, from his unemployed behaviors, fake apology, run-ins with certain Japanese criminals, and then his sudden real apology. Because apparently he was just
sometimes criminals can do good deeds, okay? All right?
some guy from Arizona that branded himself as a Somalian traveling through Asia, streaming.
I don't care what he is. I don't care what ethnicity or race he is. If you're gonna act like a piece of shit in public, expect to be treated like it. Expect to be flushed. Honestly, if you're gonna act like a piece of crap in society, not gonna contribute. Just gonna be harassing people, messing with people, in that sort of way, antagonizing people. Expect for that society to flush you out. Don't be surprised when they do.
Degenerate intelligence, but he was simply never expecting that on a Japanese subway he'd encounter the rare rooftop Korean from Texas.
Oh, really?
What do you mean?
Where are you from? Yeah, you're being obnoxious.
You know what we do to you?
What do you do?
We will do again.
Do what?
Hiroshima, Nagasaki. You understand?
Do you think I'm Japanese?
He's like, dude, I'm not even Japanese. I'm Korean.
Where are you from?
I'm from America.
Where are you from? What's your ethnicity?
Texas, buddy.
What's your ethnicity?
A Texan.
I'm Korean.
Then
A Korean Texan. I'm liking this already, man. Good job, partner. Good job, partner. You represent, man. Good job.
sit down, brother.
Why don't you sit your ass?
Korean War. You know what happened to you?
Don't touch me. Obnoxious, brother.
Don't touch me,
Leave this
brother.
guy alone.
Korean War, North Korean War. You know what we did to you?
So there's a very subtle thing that Yeehaw Opa is
I guess he's not all that well versed in the history of the Korean War. I mean, I wouldn't really call it a victory. I mean, but anyway.
doing here, because in the ratchet status that is American public transportation, there is a lot of fights, but it's usually paired with a lot of shouting, posturing, and people screeching of what they might do but won't actually do, because
Right.
deep inside they
He wants that street hood but ghetto behavior. That's what he wants. He wants to bring that to Japan, and they're not going to have any of it, man. And of course, right then he was stopped by someone from America who knew what was happening, and tried to shut him down.
know they're actually small, terrified, and largely defenseless. But I remember over a decade ago, I took a security job. Now, me not being 6'5" and jacked, I remember consulting a buddy who was military police, and he gave me the best advice ever, saying, you gotta approach every scenario like it's just two little kids fighting. To them, or the person you're detaining,
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
it's a very intense moment, but you don't roll up on little kids shouting, yo, what's up? You know where I'm from? I'm about to wreck you. Like, no. Someone that is entirely in control and not afraid of the situation is going to calmly say, knock it off.
Yeah. You don't want to go in there and escalate in that sort of way. You want to have your emotions in check, okay? Especially when they are aware of you, they're going to be throwing things at you, like throwing insults your way to try to trigger you. You want to keep that checked, okay? You pretty much have to be in dad mode as it like you're disciplining kids.
We're not negotiating this, and we'll plainly let them know, I am willing to escalate this beyond a level that you're prepared for. So going from
Right.
Texas to the top lane, this Korean cowboy is checking off all those boxes. His stern approach to not tolerating a clout-chasing streamer with daddy issues is pretty much exactly what is needed here. But it didn't stop in the subway, as he got confronted in the streets later in the evening.
Oh shit! Is that a Honda? That's not a Honda Monkey, is it? No way. It is a Honda.
What do you want to do? Chill out. Yo, what's up?
No, okay, it's not a monkey.
Hey, chill out. Because you tried to attack me. Call. I call, please. Call back. Call. Donation. Somebody make a donation. I say it's a joke. It's not serious. No joke. Okay, can I say sorry? I'm not. It's a joke. Yo, we're not playing. Bro. It's a joke.
Oh, it's not a joke anymore, man. You stick up the helmet.
Mad? What is he mad about?
Because you're being a piece of shit. You're being a piece of shit.
Me? Okay, so we have a piece or what? Yeah, peace. And then let's
We got peace.
And notice when he got confronted,
Get the hell outta
how
here.
quickly did his voice go from menace to memes. And when the biker turned his back for half a second, the streamer tried to posture back up into I'm a menace mode. We saw the same thing with the rapper that only wanted to attack the grocery store worker once he turned his back, which again, this just highlights the idea
Yeah, they
that
want to sucker punch because they're weak. They're spineless. They're cowards.
this type of content creator is just exposing themselves for not being raised by a strong male figure. And why anybody would want to live stream their daddy issues is just beyond me. Now he
Well, they
did
do it because they're rewarded. They're rewarded with views, which is pretty sick. You know, you think about it, because there are people that will encourage this behavior for the content to laugh at them. I'm not saying I'm not gonna say I've never done that. I'm sure I have encouraged some people to do some stupid stuff for content. But like it feeds into it. I definitely would not encourage this guy. But he's gonna get the reality check. Looks like he already had a reality check. Let's see. Oh wait, but this is a fake apology.
did initially make an apology, but it was sheer nonsense.
I know there's been a lot of controversy about myself in the stream this week. I want to come here and clear the air. The reason I did this was because Joe Biden is coming in 3 days.
What does that have to do with you going to Japan and being an asshole? What does Joe Biden has nothing to do with that?
I'm trying to help Joe Biden get reelected. Joe Biden is going back to Hiroshima. It was actually patriotic, I feel like.
That has nothing to do with Biden getting real. What the fuck? People in Japan aren't voting on Biden, you dumbass motherfucker. Like, who is this? This guy is fucking dumb. This guy is goddamn dumb.
To bring awareness to the tragedy. Because Joe Biden is coming, and Joe Biden needs our help.
You don't think Japan is aware of the fucking tragedy? You don't think they needed you to go over there and remind them?
With everything going on with Jeffrey Epstein, I feel like this is something I have to embrace. The men on that train were
What
hiding.
the fuck does that have to do with Jeffrey Epstein now? He's just coming up with some bullshit. He's just coming up with some bullshit.
This about the case. So this was a psyop.
Yeah, it's a
You guys
psyop.
failed.
Which I think we all knew at some point he was going to be stopped, either by common Japanese citizens, the more fringe, aggressive Japanese residents, or possibly just by their law.
See, and this That guy going over here and being an asshole. Well, just okay. When Japan sees this, when the citizens of Japan see this, you think it makes them want to be more willing to become more diverse, or do you think they want to go? Oh, you know what? Let's just not worry about that. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people try to read more into that what I said there. No, it's surface level. This guy isn't representing the best, is what I'm saying. He's not helping relations at all.
Which I think
He's not helping with stereotypes or any of that shit. He's just going there, just being a fucking unemployed asshole.
we all knew at some point he was going to be stopped, either by common Japanese citizens, the more fringe, aggressive Japanese residents, or possibly just by their law enforcement. As according to Dexerto, Japan isn't as lenient as other countries when it comes to what you upload on the internet. So later,
yeah, you can't just upload copyrighted content on. Japan does not have fair use or any of that stuff, from what I understand.
he did seem to post a sincere apology.
I want to make this video to sincerely apologize to the country and the people of Japan. It was wrong, it was disrespectful, and I totally should not have said those words. This country's amazing. Everybody in this country that I've met has been super hospitable to me and has taken care of me.
Wait
And I really
until you
want
deal
to
with the
apologize
police.
to not just the people of Japan. I want
mean,
to
it looks
apologize
like you already did, huh?
directly to the
Let's
two
see.
men on the train, and if I could reach out to them and speak
Let's
to them
see.
one-on-one,
Are there
I would
any
love to
clips
do
of him
that.
making comments about the police
Really,
in
I
different ways?
really feel ashamed for what I did.
I'll fight it for
And if
them,
there's
we'll
anything
see.
I can do to make amends,
think we will.
please let me know.
And honestly, I was glad to see this. I'm a big advocate of young people learning their lessons and turning their life around. Just because you made dumb decisions, I don't think we should sentence people to a life of exile, because then they have no choice other than to keep doubling down on that poor behavior. But also, I'm very skeptical about online apologies. Sometimes
Yeah,
they
they're
are
usually
sincere,
fake.
but most of the time you're just witnessing the final flailing of someone drowning in the sea of online irrelevance. Because shortly after, he was streaming online and got randomly smacked.
Boom! Shut your mouth, man. Shut your mouth.
And
Hey, all you had to do was stop doing what you're doing.
later, had water thrown on him.
Threw water on me. Hey, chill out. Hey, chill out, bro. Me know nothing. Me, you heard?
He goes to the police. Please help me, help me. He threw water on me.
And if there's one persona that I despise the most, it's the people that are what I call gangster fluid, where at sometimes they act bold and in your face like they're from the hood, but then in the next moment they're crying on live stream about someone throwing water on them. I'm
Oh, it
sorry.
happens a lot, dude. It happens all the time, dude.
Where in the G code does Tupac talk about crying to the police that you got wet? Because after he was detained by Japanese police, he tried to rap about it.
We gotta diss
He's
the
fake,
fuck
man.
Japan.
He's
I'm tired
weak.
of Japan. Really. And then I'm gonna go to Korea, and then I'll be a hero in China and Korea, bro. The first bar is Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Yeah, go to China. Do what you're doing here. Do what you're doing in Japan and China. Oh, China's racist. China is hardcore racist, dude. You think America's racist? You have no idea. You have no idea. China. You might be disappeared, man. All right. Be like, I don't know what you're talking about. You're looking for who? A Somalian? No, don't know.
That's what got me lit.
And that's what
He would be in like some sort of Uyghur camp.
this comes down to. He tried to stream his daddy issues in Japan, and then something scared him into posting an apology video. And when that didn't work, and the residents still kept pressing him, he went straight back into what sparked the online outrage, which was the Hiroshima and Nagasaki lines. And to be honest, I really wish he just learned his lesson on what it takes to live in a civil society, because he states
Right,
he's
be
going to
civil.
Korea and China next. And all jokes aside, I know he watches a lot of videos that criticize him to try to farm more content, but if you're listening now, please understand that there is no amount of internet fame that is worth becoming imprisoned in China as an outspoken foreigner from Somalia. But to everyone
Steve, he agrees. You're going to jail, bitch. You want to do that? You're going to jail. There's a follow-up to this. Japan finally takes out the trash. All right. Take out the trash, Japan.
live streams his daddy issues while traveling in Japan, well, apparently his apology meant nothing. as right after he went to Tokyo Disneyland, blasting songs with the lyrics "Love You Long Time" and "Atomic Bomb" out of a loudspeaker.
This is what I'm talking about, man. Look at this. Love you long time, and like, you know, boom with the big atomic bomb. He's just going there just to be an asshole. He's going there trying to do with like the IB2, you know what that, like Baked Alaska, those sorts of people. Like the bottom of like society, dude. The bottom of like fucking streamers. Like, people watched him because they're a joke of themselves. They watched him because they want to edge him on to, out of selfishness, really. Okay. But also, America encourages this. Let's be honest. The current state of America right now, people can act like this and like get away with it. Not just it's not only do they receive an award by people egging them on, not edging. That's a whole different thing. Egging them on, and then a dopamine rush from all the likes and all this stuff. Like someone like him. And you know what? You guys may read between the lines in this and say what I'm saying is racist, but it's true. Because of the way he looks, he will get a pass on doing certain things, especially now because police are standoffish. They're not going to really engage, especially in certain areas. And if he does get, he's not even going to get handcuffed. Even if he does, they'd be like, go, because no charges will be pressed. It doesn't even matter. It's like, whatever. Okay? You got full-on cities right now in America where crime is rampant and no one's doing a thing because nothing can be done. Okay? So America encourages this behavior. Okay? 100%. So he goes to Japan. Japan does not encourage that behavior. And think you know what? And I hope they don't change. I hope they do not change. Let's see what happens here.
And also went on a subway, loudly playing X-rated audio from an adult movie. Now, he was later detained by subway employees.
Don't tell me to be quiet. What? I'm gonna leave. Don't touch me.
You don't have First Amendment rights in Japan. What are you doing? Yeah, be quiet.
No. You're not the police. You're not police. Oh, you are not police.
But after seeing this, Kenzo, a popular Japanese YouTuber with nearly 500,000 subscribers, banded together a mob of live streamers to go find where he's living and confront him over what he did on the subway. So all anime jokes aside, who I'm actually terrified
That's kind of nice.
of is this guy in the back right with his lifeless glowing eyes. So Kenzo's crew of karate killers finally finds the fatherless frat house.
So do they want to fight or talk?
Do you speak Japanese? Okay.
Do you guys want to fight or talk? We're talking today.
Where their intimidation tactics somewhat differ from Western standards.
He's taking his belt off? Wait, why is he undressing?
Now, what a sad realization this moment must be for him. All he wanted to do is get popular online and maybe make some money for his travels. And somehow that turned into this, where he only gets money from people that want to make a fool out of him in public. Now, I'm not trying to sit here and flex views or online numbers on anybody because that's dumb. I just think it's important to note, there's just better
That is a dumb pissing match.
ways of making it online that don't compromise your sense of self-respect or, more importantly, safety. And that's why I'm glad that we have a sponsor for today's video. So thank you to DraftKings.
We'll skip the sponsor. I've never used DraftKings.
It's not yet available in your state. Don't worry to win cash prize basket
skip.
demand, and we're taking him to experience Japan the right way. But apparently it meant nothing, as he just brags about the clout he gained.
They said the Japanese guys Twitter. They said the video right now.
So they took him out on a night out of town. Wait, I thought he said he takes out the trash. I thought he said Japan takes out the trash. So it looks like they're giving him oh, okay, well, something happens.
Already got 600K views. It's free promo. It's free promo, man.
And there's just something about watching somebody gleefully brag that people are finally paying attention to him because it's actually pitiful. If this moment is something that you're actually proud of, as in, this is a highlight of your life, you've wasted your life, which may actually be cut very short, as allegedly a former Yakuza member instructed him to apologize, where he was to perform dogeza, which is a formal Japanese apology.
This is for CX. This is for Paul Dinino.
That's all they asked. They didn't ask him to take a finger, to take a tip of your finger or whatever they do.
In Japan.
Now, many Japanese were upset because it appeared to be insincere and actually mocking the tradition. So a member of Kenzo's crew found him again recording people in the subway, so snitched him out to the Japanese police.
This guy's a freak, bro. This guy's a freak.
And finally, this happened.
They pulled up on me with 3 cars, bro. Unmarked. Whoa!
Oh yeah. Oh.
Whoa!
You are not welcome to Japan, dude. You're not welcome to Japan.
And it would be one thing if it happened one
Better get
time,
out.
just one night. But by my count, he's been pressed by the citizens 3 times, the police 3 times, and attacked 3 times now. Nothing has stopped him so far.
Yep. You're no one's gonna want to hear you cry about it either.
So it seems Japan says it's open season on streamer stupidity.
Hey, all my real drop in Discord right now. Hop in Discord. Oh, whoa, what the?
Well, it was deserved.
And sadly, this is pretty much the only draw this guy has online. Nobody in the educated world is tuning into this smooth-brained cinema because he's such an interesting, accomplished guy. They just want to witness someone finding out in real time. And sure, there are some people that are giving him...
That's why people egg him on this, because they want to see that moment. They want to see him get... they're not encouraged because they're good or anything like that, okay? They fail to realize they're not the hero of their story. They're not the main character of the story. What's driving was actually their chat, okay?
him money on Kick, but it's because they see him as the digital village idiot. And what's the career progression of this guy? Sound more unemployed? Display deeper daddy issues? Because he can only make waves getting choked out online 1, maybe 2 times. He's going to have to do something to outdo himself to maintain that viewership he's desperately clinging to. And that's just not the career path I wish upon anyone. As again, yeah, we're calling out the absurdity of this situation, but I still hope that he realizes his problems, turns it around, and becomes a positive contribution to...
No! Like, I guess I'm black-pilled on this, but I don't see him changing his ways. He's not changing. He's not changing at all. He is what he is. And it has nothing... It's because, like, what he does are behaviors that he learned and he thinks has helped him in previous times. And he continues to do that over and over again, even if it doesn't work. Because there's another thing he likes to do, which we've seen, is apologize, which is fake. But he'll just continue doing that, or didn't play victim, or, you know, push the blame on something else, because America coddled him, okay? America, for various reasons, coddled him. He's from Somalia. Dude, that dude was like in America for a while. He's not straight from Somalia.
Society. That is, if he doesn't happen to just mysteriously disappear in China, because it's going to be very hard to get people to like and subscribe from a re-education camp.
Yeah. They're going to put his ass to work. Biden ain't going to save you from that. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, so that is unemployed behavior. That's how Japan treats unemployed behavior. I don't know if there's... Yeah, that was good. That was good, though. I like that.